Baba's love is so real, so true, so pure. His drishti gives us feelings of belonging and bring joy, contentment to the soul. And Baba's love, expression of his words, reminds us for all our beautiful forms of the whole cycle. It's only Father, one who has love, will remind children of what was best in them, best in us. Never, never reminds us, or he wants us to remember the past, which was in Copper Age and Iron Age. Baba wants us to forget whatever wrong, mistakes, or sinful we have done. He doesn't want us to regret or to feel guilty, but he wants us to become aware of all our beautiful and powerful part which we played in different forms. That's Baba's true love. I love Baba not only because he's ocean of love, but what he do for us. He wants us to remain in the awareness of our most elevated forms. Baba wants us to forget all the mistakes we have done in the past. Awareness, beautiful memories, and very, very elevated feelings get created by Baba's words. So Baba's drishti, Baba's words express Baba as ocean of love. Baba as our true father, true teacher, and true Sadguru. As Baba speaks to us, and also the way we listen, we should become not only have awareness, but embodiment of the awareness. Baba wants us to experience elevated feelings of each form, elevated feelings of being eternal, eternal self, as pure, immortal, and all powers merged in the eternal form. I also Emerge the awareness of my eternal form. And then Baba reminds us of our original form, that is deity form. Very beautiful energy of one as a bestower, very compassionate and giver of blessing. And then same form becomes worship worthy. And when devotees, worshippers stand in lines to receive blessings from the forms of deities, then Baba reminds us of our confluence age, Brahmin life. Life one in which we have consistent study, purity, and service. Then Baba reminds us of our angelic form, limitless service, no boundaries, no bondage of the body, but through the subtle form, angelic form, angel can fly and serve in unlimited way. Says Baba himself conducts drill for us so that we practice, we become embodiment, awareness of all our different forms. From my heart, I feel Baba's love, love in the form of a father, one who bestows, teacher, one who is teaching, and I become follower of Sadguru. And when my heart accepts all this, it becomes easy to make efforts. And my heart is full of gratitude for Baba to remind me, to make me aware of all my beautiful different parts I played during whole cycle. Think of Baba's love in this way and experience Baba's love and also experience your all different forms. Take drishti from Baba and from your heart express that love to Baba. Sit as in that image of love as much I think of what Baba says for us. A lot of love emerges from my heart for Baba. And as much as love I have from Baba, for Baba, I also experience much more love from Baba. And it's important to have this love in very merged form for Baba. And my heart says, Baba, I love you.
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला।
ब्राह्मण जीवन वाली आत्मा ये सोच सकती है कि ये मेरी नेचर है। राइट है ये कहना? है राइट? नहीं राइट? उस समय क्यों बोलती है? उस समय ब्राह्मण नहीं बोलता है, माया बोलती है। जैसे ये साधारण नेचर व मायावी नेचर नेचुरल काम कर लेती है ना, इसलिए कहती है चाहे थे नहीं थे लेकिन हो गया। तो ब्राह्मण नेचर अर्थात विशेषता की नेचर नेचुरल होनी चाहिए। नेचुरल चीज सदा रह सकती है। तो विशेष जीवन की स्मृति नेचर के रूप में नेचुरल होनी चाहिए। वह कभी बोलना कभी याद होना, तो सदा समृद्धि स्वरूप में रहो। समृद्धि लाने वाले नहीं, समृद्धि स्वरूप। इसलिए बाप दादा देख रहे थे अव्यक्त वर्ष समय पर समाप्त हुआ, लेकिन बाप दादा समान स्वयं को संपन्न बनाया।
Om Shanti. Increase your count of accumulation. Make a saving scheme. Pay attention and save. If you pay attention and save something, then even if it is just a small saving, there will be extra happiness. If you were going to spend 10 cents or $10 and you came back with a saving of 1 cent or $1, then there will be a lot of happiness that you saved 1 cent. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 22nd. Increase your account of accumulation. Make a saving scheme. Today's topic: pay attention and save. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi. Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 23rd. Increase your account of accumulation. Make a saving scheme. Today's topic: pay attention and save. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is okay, well. We are really especially blessed by Baba and the family. This parivar has some magic. It's bringing more and more members in the family. Day before yesterday, went to Gyan Sarovar to take class for double foreigners. There were about 400 of them or little more. And I asked them, because Bhumi Ben wanted to give this timeless calendar, which is very popular. Many want to print it, but we hadn't been able to give until now because we want to keep the quality and we don't want to sell it. It's like gift from a Vyakti Parivar. So then I asked them, or the sister who was coordinating the class, how many of you listen to a Vyakti Parivar? I was amazed, everyone. I didn't realize that so many souls turn on either live or on YouTube. But also I was happy. But also I told them that now I have to make more efforts, knowing that so many of you are taking benefit. So I have to practice more, reflect more than share. But of course, I want to be natural also. Is talking to the family. This month had been month of planning for a scheme of saving. Some people like to spend, some like to save. And I think we have to do both, right? You need to save, but you need to spend also. But you have to do it wisely. Wherever you could save, you will save. I remember that whenever we had to make something, build something in Madhuban, because Adi Prakash Mani always used to think whatever is done in Madhuban, that becomes, say, kind of example or standard for all other centers. Now, Dadi, as you all know, used to love to feed people and have picnics and celebrate time. She also got a small bus, 22-seater at that time. And I remember in the afternoon, she will call all of us, let's go for outing, in the sense, especially in month of August. So much rain, so a lot of rain falls. One time she called us, uh, we, in the sense, a small group from USA, England, come, I want you all, take you for falls. And we took it and we said, okay, we coming. Remember, we all came in August when lot of fog, lot of rain. Even like you see clouds entering your room and all the clothes are very wet. Your bed is also very wet. So then she will take us every afternoon. We will have breakfast together, a fruit party. But on other side, when she had to give program for the meals, or she has to give program for what type of choli, when we will go for picnic, as you all know that two popular things they make, one is halwa, and which generally they make right there. They make whatever like whole wheat, make it brown and take it there, and then put water and sugar and pakoras. Right? So they will fry half, not full brown, and they take it there and fry it fresh. Definitely tastes better. On other side, when she had to give program for whole day Brahma Bhojan, Bhuli Dadi and Prakashpani Dadi met every morning at 7 o'clock or 10 past, 10 to 7. The Dadi had to go to read Murli. Bholi Dadi will come in a room to discuss what will be breakfast, lunch, dinner. Dadi will know what are seasonal vegetables, right? And seasonal vegetables definitely are healthy, taste better, and are reasonable. But if you buy things which are not in season, they are expensive. Right? So Dadi had in her diary, she remembered about fruits and vegetables. But in her diary, she will write how much everything cost. So she will tell us that if you want to have a balanced budget, then every day you have to see what we should cook for everyone. Not only from expenses point of view, but also from health point of view. So she had different kinds of tolis. I think most popular toli which you all know is the long from the flour. They call it tosha. You fry it and it's sugar coated. That's kind of most reasonable, truly. Then you keep go milk choli, and then we all know once in a year we get what we call as Karachi halwa, the red, very spongy. So that's cost like maximum. So at that time was few paisa. Paisa is like our penny, 11 or something, and this one was 85. She said, I can't every day give halwa to everyone. Same was bread, puri, roti, paratha. You know all these four, right? And then thepla, that green vegetable which you all eat in breakfast when you come to Madhuban. Of course, puri, oil, but everyone likes also. Roti is most healthy. And these days in Madhuban also, things have changed. Every evening, you can get millet khichdi because they have become so aware. It's actually, millet is from India, right? But everyone has become aware to be eating less gluten and have more of millet. So they make khichdi tasty. They mix few other things in that. I tried once or twice. Or they make even roti from millets. But Dadi used to, like, it's once in a week, one thing, other thing. Quality of rice, it could cost lot, it could cost reasonable. So in our minds, this whole thing of balance, nor you are spending luxuriously very much as a luxury or reasonable. Even if you have to buy something, if you buy very expensive, your intellect will be pulled. Whether you use marble tiles, stone tiles, or just the bricks, or keep in mind that they used to say, if you buy something very cheap, it won't last long. So that means you have to get it done again. That is one thing. And second is, if you buy very expensive or you buy cheap. So Daddy used to say, keep a standard, not very expensive, not very cheap. So these are the principles of budgeting. Whether it's a small family at a center or it's a big family. I went to one of the center. So they have almond halwa. And they giving me so much. I said, I can't. It's too heavy and I don't think I can really digest all that. Or from health or sugar. They say it's very healthy. There are a lot of things which are healthy, but you have to have a little quantity. So same is all the time. Baba is talking more about one of the important diet is our thoughts. Everything is connected, right? Mind and body. If you have ordinary thoughts, or you have special thoughts. Baba keeps saying that you all are special. So your thoughts shouldn't be ordinary. That means doubtful, critical. Mm. Some people always have very subtle doubts in what they're doing and what could happen in the future. But I think that there should be that internal faith and security, certainty. Mm. But use a special quality before thinking, while thinking, even after thinking. Mm. Think before you think. Definitely, we think before we talk. Our thinking quality should be not ordinary, but should be very special. Now, when it comes to saving, someone was just reminding me that how much we look forward to have few coupons, things on sale. Sometimes you save little, sometimes you save lot, and you try to save it if you can. So saving is like not wasting. Saving is not that you don't spend, but you don't waste. Also, materially don't accumulate. Let me buy, keep it. Let me buy, keep it. Yeah, you keep it as much you need, but you cannot, shouldn't be accumulating. Baba used to say that some people keep a lot of slippers. Say, Baba, at least we have to have one spare. If sometimes it breaks, then how we'll manage? Baba says, keep one extra. Hmm. But some of us, we keep many, right? So certainly, it's very subtle karmic accounts with the nature. Nature also like that it should be used for material things in a worthwhile way. There are many souls in the world and they are deprived. They can't afford many things. So we use it. And if we can share with others, right? This way, you are becoming the conqueror of greed and attachment, body consciousness. So, in our principles, which we do it in practical, there's always some understanding about karmas, creating and settling. So, have the hobby of saving and when necessary, spending also. So, by saying $1 or £1, that even little bit. But to be miser is not good. Some are very miser. They only think of uh, from where they can cut down $1 or £1. Not miser, have generosity, but don't waste, whether it is thoughts, words, money, energy, time. Use it Because when you save, you can use it. There are certain times you need to use more. So you have enough saving to use more also. So let's today experiment with this concept and see how full, how happy we feel after following this practice. Om Shanti.
ओ बाबा हम तो हैं तेरे, तुम ही बाबा हमारे हो। ओ बाबा हम तो हैं तेरे, तुम ही बाबा हमारे हो। तुम ही हो मात पिता, तुम ही हो शिक्षक, तुम ही हो मात पिता, तुम ही हो शिक्षक, सखा सद्गुरु सहारे हो। ओ बाबा हम तो हैं तेरे, तुम ही बाबा हमारे हो। तुम्ही दिया जीवन, ममता से पाला है, छुड़ाया है प्रेम पलकों में, दिल में संभाला है। तुम्ही दिया जीवन, ममता से पाला है, झुलाया है प्रेम पलकों में, दिल में संभाला है। सदा हाजिर हो खिदमत में, जो खुद को हम पे वारे हो। ओ बाबा हम तो हैं तेरे, तुम ही बाबा हमारे हो।
Om Shanti. See you all tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Increase your account of accumulation Make a saving scheme. Pay attention and save. If you pay attention and save something, then even if it is just a small saving, there will be extra happiness. If you are going to spend 10 pounds or $10 and you came back with a saving of 1 pound or $1, then there will be a lot of happiness that you saved 1 pound. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Thursday and our schedule will be from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be having Sakar English Murli from 5 to 6 p.m. Hindi and Spanish translation will be available. 6 p.m. meditation will begin, followed by Hindi series. And then tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be offering Bhog to Baba in between 7 to 7:30 p.m. Followed by English series and Avyakti Journey. Now let's start Avyakti Journey. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. 20th November 1969. Methods to transform the worldly Lokik into spiritual Alokik. What do you have to do to bring about transformation within yourself? You have to change everything from Lokik into Alokik. Through this, people will realize that you are a special Alokik soul. Even while living amongst the Lokiks, you are different from them. With the awareness of the soul, you have to consider yourself to be detached. It is easy to become detached from your duties and your work. You will not be loved by the world through that. You will be loved by the world when you perform your task, while considering yourself to be a soul, detached from the body. You must not be detached from just the things of the world, but you first have to be detached from your body. You will be loved when you become detached from your body. You will then be loved by your own mind, by God, and by the world. Why are you not loved by the world at present? Because you have not become detached from your body. You simply try to become detached from the bodily relations. They then complain to you and say, "How much have you changed yourself?" You will continue to receive complaints until you become detached from your body first. Then you will be loved by the world. Some look at themselves and also look at the things of the world outside. They first change those other things and then change themselves. This is why there is no impact. In order to create an impact, you first have to transform yourself. You have to bring about transformation in your vision, attitude, and consciousness, as well as in the way you use your wealth and your time. Then you will be loved by the world. What do you have to do after you have become perfect? Baba is telling you what your walking and talking should be like. It should be like your memorial, which has been shown in the scriptures. Who made whom surrender totally, and in how much time? Do you remember the memorial? Someone said, the example of King Janak. Bab Dada said, that was inspired by the children. But there is also the memorial in which the father made him surrender completely. They have shown Vaman, an incarnation of the god Vishnu, as a midget. That is, they have shown something small. What has the smallest form? The soul and the supreme soul. So the Father came and took everything from Maya, Bali. He, God, made the most powerful one completely surrender everything in 3 steps. All of you have to surrender completely. That is, you have to renounce the power of Maya. You must not become strong with the power of Maya, but you must become strong with godly power. So just as they have portrayed the 3 steps, what are the 3 things that are spoken of through which there is complete surrender? What are the teachings for your thoughts, words, and actions? If you remember these 3 things, you will become completely surrendered. What are these 3 things? 1 is to renounce your body and bodily relations and remember me alone. This is for your thoughts. What teachings do you receive for your words? Every second, just as you pick up pearls, in the same way, you must only let jewels emerge from your mouth. You must donate to others only the jewels of knowledge and never stones. And for your actions, you must remember that whatever actions I perform, others will see me and do the same. And also, those who do something will receive the return of that. Both these aspects give power in your actions. That is to say, those who come into connection with you receive power through this. Do you understand? If you remember these main things for your thoughts, words, and actions, then you will be able to make your surrender complete and eternal. The intoxication that you have here of complete surrender should not decrease later. If you firmly remember that you have surrendered completely, this imperishable remembrance will then make you imperishable. If you fluctuate a little, then the obstacles will also make you fluctuate. People will ridicule your fluctuation and your obstacles. Bab Dada continues to see everything anyway. Whom will you live with? What will you do if your companion lets go of your finger? All of you must fulfill the responsibility of keeping a company. Bab Dada tries to fulfill the responsibility of keeping your company in one way or another. That is to say, he tries to hold on to your finger to such an extent that he gives life to even those who are on their last breath. But if you do not let Bab Dada give them oxygen, or if they remove the tube, what can he do? If you want Bab Dada's cooperation, then in fact, you do not need to even ask for it. Those who are loving automatically receive cooperation. If you have love for Bab Dada, you will automatically receive cooperation. There is no need to ask for it. In the form of devotees, you have been asking for half a kalpa. If you continue to ask, even now as a child, then what difference is there between the devotees and the children? You continue to ask for cooperation as ignorant souls. If you consider yourself to be one with the right, you do not need to ask for it. Whatever has happened is in the past. Now, you must also transform all the experiences you have had. Do not think about whatever has happened. Learn a lesson from whatever has happened and be cautious in the future. If you continue to think about whatever has happened in the past, that will become an obstacle. Many obstacles come, and this would be a new obstacle arising. In order to transform the past and to fill yourself with strength, think about it in that way. But instead you think, why did this happen? How did it happen? How will it happen now? Will I be able to take a high jump or not? Do not ask all these questions. Apply a full stop instead of question marks. It is easy to apply a full stop, whether someone knows how to write a question mark or not. Everyone here knows how to ask questions. Continue to apply a full stop, and you will be able to stabilize yourself in that stage of a point. Today, Bab Dada is asking the children, what will you do after this patti? How will you make the task of the yajna progress? What will you adopt as a method for your progress? You have to imbibe the divine virtues and become loving anyway. But what will you do in a practical form? All of you related how you will be loving and cooperative to Bab Dada and the family. But in what aspects do you have to become that? Together with your thoughts, words, and actions, you also have to check yourself in terms of your body, mind, and wealth. It is when you are obedient and faithful that you will be able to be loving and cooperative to Bab Dada and the family. What is the sign of those who are cooperative? They will be close to the family and Bab Dada in their thoughts and actions. As you continue to come closer to one another in opinion, all conflict of opinion will finish. You have been given the method to become helpers and how to be faithful. Secondly, in what way should those who have surrendered completely use their mind, body, wealth, and time? Of course, you have to pay attention to your family, but do you have the accurate judgment of whether you are accurately using the four things that you have given? Is it totally surrendered soul giving his body, mind, wealth, and time to the extent that he should? You must maintain the account of how you use your body, mind, wealth, and time. To be continued. Om Shanti.
Increase your account of accumulation. Make a saving scheme. Pay attention and save. If you pay attention and save something, then even if it is just a small saving, there will be extra happiness. If you were going to spend 10 pounds or $10 and you came back with a saving of 1 pound or $1, then there will be a lot of happiness that you saved 1 pound.
जमा का खाता बढ़ाओ, बचत की स्कीम बनाओ। अटेंशन दे करके बचत करो। अगर अटेंशन दे करके कोई भी चीज की बचत करते हो, तो चाहे बचत थोड़ी हो, लेकिन बचत की खुशी एक्स्ट्रा होती है। अगर 10 पाउंड या डॉलर खर्च होना है और आपने 1 पाउंड या डॉलर बचा लिया, तो 1 पाउंड की बड़ी खुशी होगी कि बचा कर आए हैं। ओम शांति।